I have believed and continue to believe that Supermicro Computer is one of the best stocks that you can invest in on this AI revamping that's going on in the data centers. And then just today, I received a email from Seeking Alpha where one of Barclays' top analysts jumped on and said it's a buy. And then at the same time, one of my tribe members sent me some additional information that gave me some insight as to where the buy price might be. So I've got a lot of data right now on Supermicro Computer, and I want to share it with you because I think this is a no-brainer. It's an easy 33%, and it might be more than that. This is not financial advice. This is my financial observation and your financial education.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Every morning I get some detailed information from Seeking Alpha on the stocks that I own, that I hold in my BUS 12 and BUS 13 portfolio. And Supermicro is one that I've been very high on. Once I listened to their earnings call about a month and a half ago, and if you want to really understand Supermicro, I'd suggest you do it. But this is the letter I received this morning. Supermicro rises as Barclays starts coverage, says not too late to hop in on the AI train. Well, I'm about 90 days ahead of Barclay. And as you can see, it reads here, Barclay initiated coverage on storage and network company with an overnight rating, citing the company's exposure to artificial intelligence. Against the background of AI trends, we believe that Against the background of AI investment trends, we believe that SMCI is well positioned to capture the rising AI server opportunity with more share gains ahead, driven by the superior design capacity and strong AI partnership, analyst George Wang wrote in his investor's note. Well, the first thing I wanted to know was, who's George Wang? And so what I did was go look up George Wang, and what I found that George is a senior analyst with Barclay. His success ratio is 77%, and his average return is 26.5. He is number 1,754 out of 8,562, which puts him in the top 20% of Wall Street analysts, and he is number 4,366 out of 34,860 experts, which puts him in the top 11%. He is recognizing on today, September the 19th, that he is saying it has a target price of $327, and he declares it as a buy at this point. So that's who George is, that's what his reputation is, and we should go on from there. Let's go back to the letter. As it says here, George also put a price target on it of $327, and it's based on its strong revenue growth over the next few years. He goes on to say that 52% of Supermicro's income comes from the GPU rack scales that they sell, and he projects that will grow to 70% of their business in 24 and 80% in 25. And then they share that these computers, as compared to the computers of the past that were in data centers, cost roughly 25 times the price of the normal computer. They go on to say that Supermicro should take a major share of NVIDIA's DGX-H100 manufacturing, and those shares will come from Hewlett-Packard and Dell. So if you're in Hewlett-Packard or Dell, you might want to rethink that. George is also alerting us that they will probably be making a positive pre-announcement about the upcoming quarter around the third week in October, and he's anticipating some strong wins from a number of other companies in the next 12 months who are also associated with Supermicro, and that includes Tesla and the United Arab Emirates. So there's some bright things ahead, according to George Wang, and if we believe George Wang, then that's where we should go. So then what I decided is I need to come up with some idea as to is it at its bottom, or should I buy in at another price? As it is, I got an email from Patrick, one of my tribe members, and he did some research for me and some analysis for me. And you can see here in Super Macro, he did a Fibonacci study on every one of the stocks that is in my Bus 13 portfolio. And he, at that time, was on August the 31st, Super Macro was at 273, and through his Fibonacci study, he indicated that it could have a buy-in opportunity at 215. So what I wanted to do was then go to my trading views chart and see how that matches up with George's prediction and Patrick's alert, and see what the chart looks like. What you have here is, as I say, trading views chart on Super Macro. This is the Fibonacci study. The way that works is you trace a tremendous growth from this down here up to its high, and then the Fibonacci study tells us that history says that the stock will normally and quite often retrace itself to 50 or 75% correction on it. As you can see, it's already come down substantially. The Fibonacci is at 223. So we do have some room to go further down if, in fact, Fibonacci and Patrick are right. And then what I'm showing here is the target price that George Wang has put for us at 327. And you might notice that is even below its high of back several months ago. So that's the data that I've been able to gather on Super Macro. And I think it gives us a real opportunity to take advantage of some growth opportunity. What I then wanted to do was take it back to my chart on my website, where I measure the potential growth relative to earnings and revenue. Okay, this is our website, Best of Us Investors. And where I want to take you is services, and then go under the Platinum platform and go to Kerry's portfolio allocation. What you're going to find here is an explanation of what it is and how it works. And what I'm doing here is showing you the predicted growth in earnings per share and revenues as per the earnings calls and the analyst projections. And I want to go down, since we're talking about Super Macro, down to here. And you can see that Super Macro is indicating a 40% growth in earnings per share and a 39% growth in revenues for an average of 40%. Well, that then, I believe, is confirmed with George's projection that the price is going to go up somewhere in the neighborhood of 33%. So, as Patrick pointed out, you can go through some of these and try to backtest them to see if, in fact, these kind of projections are accurate in predicting the future price of a stock. And the answer is no. You can't backtest them. This is merely another tool, as is George's analysis, a tool to give us some indication of what might happen in the future, not what will happen in the future. So what I've done is done this analysis, and what I will continue to do is to confirm or deny this analysis every opportunity that I have. Okay, that's what I want to do for you. I don't want to be the person that says, this is what's going to happen, so go buy it. I want to just share my logic with you. And then what's the beauty of this? People like Patrick input their knowledge. I'm able to find George's knowledge. We put it all together, and guess what? we're going to make some better investment decisions. That's what I'm about. That's what Best of Us Investors is about. That's what the tribe is all about. Come to Best of Us Investors, to this website, sign up, and join the tribe. Or, as I love to say, get on the bus.